Hey YouTube, this is Montana Mountain Man. Sam out here, you guessed it, with a traditional muzzle loader. It's a 50 caliber. I'm out here today because I'm going to actually use this for bear season. Wanted to try something totally different. Walked into my house one day and I saw it sitting in the corner and I thought I'd give it some use this year. So this year, for most of my hunts, I'm going to be trying to shoot everything with this 50 caliber muzzle loader. So let's see what it can do.
Okay people, this is the Carbine Cowboy. Montana Mountain Man is firing a 50 caliber 175 grain patched round ball with 80 grains of 2F powder. This will be his second shot. His first one cleaned all the guck out of the bore, so let's see how his second shot follows up. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay everybody, the wind kind of gets into this video a little bit. I'm sorry. It's a little breezy up here and I'm trying to muffle the mic, but the wind keeps swirling. But there is a 3-shot cluster. The very first shot that he fired was the round that is the furthest to the right in the outer ring, about 3 o'clock off the bullseye. The other 3 are the rounds that he fired for his grouping, and that's with 80 grains of RS powder. Now he's going to up his charge to 90 grains of RS and see if that gives him a better group. And by the way, this is at 50 yards. Okay everybody, this is the group that he got with 90 grains of powder. Okay everybody, that is what he has managed to get so far with a 100 grain charge. He's going to try one more round with 100 grains of RS with patched round ball. And if it lands in there with those, then I would say he's good. He's a little high at 50, but that would probably put him on about 75, 80 yards. Then he'll have to come back out when the weather's a little nicer, because it's kind of cold out here today. It's snowing and cold, but at least he would be hitting a tad low at 100. That way all he would have to do is elevate his sights. But we're going to keep going. Okay everybody, that is his conclusion, and that's 100 grains of RS with a 175 grain 50 caliber patched round ball. He's happy with that. So he's going to go ahead and leave it there. And now I'm going to let him tell you what he thinks of the recoil and what he is actually going to do with this load and this rifle.
So, as you just seen me shoot 100 grains of RS powder. This is about 50 yards. Hitting a little high, but I'm okay with that because I'm going to be shooting a little bit than 50 yards. For this exact load, 175 grain round ball, Hornady round ball, I'll probably end up using deer hunting. I'm going to end up loading the 385 grain conicals, Great Plain Hornady bullets, because I'm going to take this out bear hunting this year, so I'm going to want a little bit more wallop. But the problem is, on the opposite end of what you're shooting, it's going to have a lot more wallop too. 100 grains of RS with that 175 grain round ball does pack a punch, and I do shoot a 338 Win Mag, and I'm going to say 175 grain round ball with 100 grains of powder is about equivalent to a 225 grain 72 grains of powder out of a 338 Win Mag. So with that being said, you can only imagine what a 385 grain bullet behind 100 grain of powder is going to kick like, and we're probably going to show you that today.
Okay everybody, this is 100 grains of RS powder with a 385 grain maxi ball out of a 50 caliber Hawken. All right. Okay everybody, this is the Carbine Cowboy. I'm going to be doing a little shooting right now with my 54 caliber Hawken. I'm loading 110 grains of RS powder with a patched 230 grain round ball. And I'm going to be getting this one sighted in too for bear season. I think we're going to do a little bit of a different hunt this year and make it just a little more challenging. So, here we go.
Dead center. 4 shots at 50 yards.
Okay everybody, this is the Hawken 54 caliber. I bought this from Cabela's back in 1994. And this is made by Persobling. And I gotta tell you, I really enjoy this rifle. I really do. I shoot round balls, and I shoot the 425 grain Hornady Great Plains bullet thread. But I think for this year, I'm going to do this a little different. I'm going to go a little more traditional, and I'm going to go bear hunting with the round ball, and just for nostalgia, just to make it a little bit more of a challenge. Okay everybody, this is my Hawken 54 caliber. Montana Mountain Man is going to be shooting a 425 grain Hornady Great Plains bullet with 110 grains of RS powder. So let's see how much this sets him back. What was the recoil like out of that?
Not that bad.
Not that bad? No?
No, actually not. Expecting a little bit more.
Expecting a little more?
Probably because it doesn't have the speed either.
Yeah, I think those 425 grain bullets are exiting the barrel around 1700 feet a second. So what do you think of that 54 compared to your 50?
I don't see much of a difference, honestly. Other than yours looks a little bit more purdy.
It's a little heavier too, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the front end on it's fucking miserable. Try to hold it up and it's like you're holding a boat anchor.
Those rifles were made back in the day when men were men.